Hey guys, what's up? It's Amy. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be my Wet n Wild favorites. I just picked 15, which was actually a really hard thing to do. I think I have a bonus item in here. I just counted them and I'm like, well, I'm keeping it in. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. The first one, these are in no particular order whatsoever. I just have them in a makeup bag. So I'm just grabbing them out of here and we'll see what we have. Okay, the first one is the MegaCushion Foundation with SPF of 15. And I have mine in the shade Light Ivory, so that's the color. And this is just the most amazing foundation. It has become my ride or die, and I just love it so much. I'm wearing it right now. It just gives great coverage, the coverage that I need and want. It's not, I don't know if it could be buildable to full coverage. I haven't tried because I go for light to medium coverage, but yeah, it's definitely one of the best products that they have out there. It has replaced my PhotoFocus foundation, which I thought was my holy grail. So yeah, this is some good stuff. The next thing is kind of boring, but I still love them. They are the Under the Sheets Makeup Remover Towelettes. And it's just a little package like this. There's 25 that come in a package, and I think they're either $1 or $1.99. And yeah, it says gentle formula for sensitive skin, and they really are super gentle, and it's so easy to take your, I don't know how other people take their mascara off, but what I do is I kind of take the towel in between my fingers and then rub my lashes really gently to get the mascara off, and the towel is the perfect is the perfect material to bend and grab and be soft and gentle and still do the job that it's supposed to do. So for that reason, I really like these. And I just love Wet n Wild in general because they're cruelty free and they make great products, like this next one. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And it's so cheap. It's all so cheap. This is the original Comfort Zone palette, and it's $4.99. I haven't purchased the new one yet. I wanted to the other day. There was one left, and I thought of doing it, but I don't know, I talked myself out of spending it. I was like, I don't really need it if I still have this one. But this is actually what I have on my eyes right now. I unintentionally used this side, which has the brow bone, eyelid, crease, and definer. I just started using colors. I didn't go in that order at all. I just started using colors, and I did use this brow bone color for something. And I didn't touch these two. Well, yeah, I didn't touch those ones. But these ones are just gorgeous. This is, the standout color, the reason everybody buys the palette, pretty much. But yeah, these are what I have on my eyes. I don't know if you can even see any shimmer or anything, but yeah, I just absolutely love this palette so much, and their other palettes too. They're really great. Speaking of other palettes, I like the original Walking on Eggshells, and I like it so much that I wanted to see what the new formula was like, so I got this one, and then they added this transition color in there. And they seem a little bit different. I mean, these crease colors don't match up to be the same. If you can see it there. They don't seem to match up to be the same. And sorry, I generally shake so much but today is a really bad health day for me. It's a miracle that I got this makeup on, and I'm sitting here filming, but I'm sticking to my schedule. I'm making myself do it no matter how I feel, because it ends up making me feel better having accomplished something, and it's just fun, and you know, but getting ready to do it is a process, you know, for somebody with chronic illness and pain and stuff. So anyway, I've been drinking, wherever I put it, a Monster, and so I'm like super shaky. That's just me trying to hold my hand still. So yeah, if I'm showing you things and they're like going like this, it's because of that. This one is another palette. These all count like as one thing, because they're trios and quads. They're basically like, this is just the new version of this. So this one is called Hooked on Vinyl, and the reason I love it so much is because the other morning my daughter looked over at me on the way to school and told me, "You look pretty," and I was like blown away. Like, I mean, she's always nice to me and everything, and we get along great and stuff, but just for a 13-year-old to go out of her way to tell her mom that she looks pretty, like, I just thought that was awesome. And the only thing that was different was this, so I will forever cherish it because of that. Next, guys, that I really like are the ColorIcon blushes. These are just 3 of the colors that I have. There's Pearlescent Pink, Apricot in the middle, and Mellow Wine. I also have 3 different shades of Rosé Champagne because they've changed their formula, and I have 3 of them, and they are all different. It's very odd. And I think I have a few other colors, but I pretty much have, you know, what has been available at the stores. So, because they're just so pigmented. It's what I have this, wait, no, this one, Mellow Wine, is what I have on my cheeks today, and all I did was take my brush and tap it in there lightly twice, and then I tapped my brush off to get rid of any excess, and then lightly dusted it onto my cheeks. Like, I was really, really light-handed with it, and I mean, there's some intense blush going on. I mean, obviously I also have contour and bronzer, but the blush really made everything pop, especially, oh my gosh, right there, like, it looks, I'm super defined from that angle. But yeah, these are just top-notch blushes. Like, I don't know. I am going to do a video of products that I would pay like high-end prices for, but they're drugstore products, and these will definitely be in there. A lot of these items might be. I don't want to, you know, do too many duplicates, because a lot of these are the same as my Ride or Die items that I just filmed, but or just published, whatever. But like this one, the MegaGlo contouring palette. It's just, this one's in Dulce de Leche. I have the other one also that has more of a banana powder and then a darker color. And this is the contour that I used today, right there. I mean, I have a natural contour anyway because of the way my cheekbones are, but I definitely helped to define it. Yeah, right in there. It's so much darker on this side. I don't know why. Well, I have, like, most of my lights are over here. I can't fit a second light on the other side of my main light, so it's a little off balance because the overhead light and then my, like, I don't know, accent light and then my ring light are all right there, so there's really nothing coming from over here. So anyway, you didn't need to know all of that. You just need to know that this is a great duo and you should go out and get it. And all of these things I am going to link in the description box so that you can purchase them. I'll link them probably mostly from Ulta because Sephora doesn't sell Wet n Wild. and Target and Walgreens. It's all hit or miss, so I'll just probably link them all from Ulta, and then if you want to buy a couple of things, then you're getting them all from the same place. So the next item I have is the Wet n Wild ColorIcon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana, and most people use it as a highlighter. There you go. See the little sun print. See, that's the thing. It's like, I mean, this is nice packaging. Like this, yes, it's cheap plastic, and these end up falling off for most people. They tend to. For me, I keep mine in a drawer, so there's no reason for it to fall off. But, I mean, they do the embossing, and, you know, I don't know if it's embossed or it's raised. So, what is that? No, it's embossed. So, anyway, this is a highlighter, pretty much, even though it's supposed to be a bronzer. But look how light that is. It's ridiculous. And it just blends away into next to nothing. I mean, you can't even tell where it is on my hand. So anyway, this is perfect for setting your under eyes and brightening them. I'm wearing it right now. I don't know if you can tell if, you know, my under eyes are bright right in here, but that is where I have this, and I really, really enjoy it. So, all right. The next, guys, are these new MegaGlo Hello Halo liquid highlighters. And I have this one in Halo Graphic, and this one is in Halo Goodbye. And they are just gorgeous. They are, you need to use a wet sponge to work with them, I think, because when you start working with them, like with your fingers, they'll start to ball up a little bit. I don't really know how to explain it, but if you use a wet sponge, and I don't know, I put them on over my foundation before my powder highlighter, and I haven't tried it under my foundation yet. It might work a little bit easier because it would just be on, you know, bare skin, or at least just, you know, skin with only primer. And I'm slouching like mad here. I can tell I'm just not feeling well. I'm like, I don't want to do this video, but that's not the truth. I really do want to do this video. I want to show everybody all the stuff that I love from Wet n Wild. So these, I'll do swatches of both of them so that you can see just how amazing they are. They have a doe foot applicator, and so they apply much easier than the other ones that I have that are drops, and they're just super, super pretty. One is pinky, and it's the Halo Graphic one. It's going to be the one on top, and then the one below it is Halo Goodbye. So this one is really a standout color, and this one is a lot more natural, but they're both so gorgeous. I absolutely love them. And one of my newest favorite things ever is the Wet n Wild UltimateBrow Retractable Brow Pencil. It's how I did my brows today. It's how I've been doing them every day. I just really, really enjoy it. It has such a nice slim tip. Even though it's triangular, it ends up, you know, becoming slim once you use both sides of it. And it's just kind of not razor sharp, but pretty darn sharp. I showed a line in my last video of like the thin line that you can make with it. And I mean, you can get as thin as that right there. And of course I'm using the nail that I destroyed this nail with a pop can, with my Monster can. And I'm really not happy about it because I'm about to do a nail polish video. So I'm like, oh, look how great these nail polishes are, but my nail polish is cracked. But it's really just my nail. is split. But anyway, yeah, that's, I mean, that is a really, really fine line right there. There I was pushing a little bit more just to get it going. But yeah, this guy is awesome. The next thing is the Lash Renegade Mascara. And what makes this so good is that this one is in Brazen Black, is the applicator. It has, you can see right there, it has the regular applicator, and then it has this ball. And what is so great is that you can get into the outer corners and you can do your lower lash line with the ball. And then also, like what I do is if I do my day makeup and then I do my fix it to go out at night or something, because I do that so often. Basically a homebody, but you can just use the ball for like the tips of the lashes to just bring some length back into them and darkness. And there are just so many things that I like about this, and it doesn't clump, and I don't know, it's a really great mascara, and you should try it out. The next thing are these lipsticks, and these three are actually all dupes for MAC lipsticks. This one is a dupe for Velvet Teddy, this one is a dupe for Ruby Woo, and I forget what the name, because I don't wear MAC stuff, I never have. I forget what this one is, but it is in Sugar Plum Fairy, and it's just the prettiest purple cranberry color ever. Like, I don't know. It's looking more purple right now, but oh no, it's looking cranberry. It's looking purple down here where I'm putting it on. Like, it was looking this color. But yeah, once it's on your lips, it is just so stinking gorgeous. And these are, I'm not a fan of bullet lipsticks. I'm really not. I like my liquid lipsticks. So to have these in my favorites is, kind of a big deal. They are just creamy, they apply well, they're opaque, they are long lasting, they don't, have a bad smell or taste or anything like that. I have a bunch of them. These ones are all dirty, but yeah, these are just the greatest. They are called, that might help you a little bit to know what the heck they even are. I don't know. They just say Wet n Wild on them. This one is in Bare It All, 902C. It really doesn't say. I don't know if it says on the packaging. Because it doesn't even say like around that, the little writing that's around there. It doesn't say that anywhere. I have other Wet n Wild lipsticks that are the same way. They're totally different, and I don't really like those ones so much, but I was just trying to see if they had a name to differentiate between the two, and they don't. So they are just, know that they're the ones that have basically the flat top that's just a little bit angled. They're not the ones that look like, that I just showed you, that are, the regular lipsticks with the strong angle going on. So yeah, these are just really, really, really great. I feel like I'm talking about every product for like 80 years, but I'm almost done here. Okay, the next one is a little single in the shade Brulee, and it's just, this is the old one, and it's just this color. It is the perfect color to like put over primer before, just a nice base shade before you start putting your makeup on. Obviously, it's not going to work for everybody, depending on your skin tone, but it works really well for me and a lot of other people. So these are just really good shadows. So if you can find one in your skin tone, they're really good base shadows. So that's that guy. And then we have the PhotoFocus setting spray. I like this because this one just sets your makeup. It doesn't mattify, it doesn't make you dewy, it doesn't do anything other than set your makeup. And that's all a setting spray should do, unless it's labeled, you know, illuminating or matte or something. And I like slouching again. But sorry for my poor posture. Yeah, it says all day wear, and it really does last all day. I sprayed it on tonight because I was using a lot of these products. And then I was like, why the heck did I spray this? Like, it is, I don't know, it's like 5 or 6 p.m. or something. I'm gonna eat dinner and then take my makeup off and go to bed. But I don't know, if I wanted to sleep in it and my makeup and everything, this stuff would keep it on until morning. I guarantee you that. It is, you know, on par with higher end setting sprays. It really is. And it's like $5.99 or something ridiculously cheap. So there's that. And we're on to the 14th item. The liquid catsuits. This one is a matte, and then this one's also a matte. But then I have these metallic ones, which are so gorgeous. This guy's a matte too. This one is metallic and is in the shade Bali in Love. It's a new one, I believe. This one was from their mermaid collection, that's why it has a different cap. And it's called Harbor or Crush, but I think you're still able to get it online. They still have like a limited edition section. So these are just all absolutely great. I mean, I have all of these as well. I like them just that much. I am wearing, which one is it? Give Me Mocha. I'm wearing that one right now. And it's just a great nudie brown shade. It's just, I don't know, more brown than nude for sure. I mean, it's darker, but it's not sticky. It feels a little bit creamy still. It dries down, but it doesn't dry down to like where it's uncomfortable. There is a little bit of transfer, but really not that much. Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely nothing on my hand, and I did a forceful kiss. So, yeah, try them, get them, try at least one. They're $4.99. They're amazing. The next ones you will know that I like because I have so many of them. And that is the MegaGlo highlighting powders. This is the newest shade in Diamond Lily. It's a great silver, like it looks a little purpley, but it's really not. It's just a nice true silver color. Blossom Glow is really light and nice for somebody who's, you know, my skin tone. My skin tone is like, I'm way paler. Look at my arm. Like, I'm way paler than what my face looks like. I just always end up putting on too much bronzer. Like, I do contour, and then I use a Real Techniques powder brush, which is huge for my bronzer, and so I just end up like looking really dark. And in the winter I don't mind because I'm wearing long sleeves and nobody can tell the difference, and in the summer I'm maybe a little bit darker, I don't know. But it's nice because they have like a purple one, they have one that's darker for darker skin tones. These were two of the limited edition ones, but they're the same formula, and they're just amazing. Here are the other colors. So yeah, Botanic Dream. This one is real pretty. It's just an awesome pink. But that does it for my 15, but I'm going to show you 2 highlighter brushes because they're both amazing. One of them is just a basic fan brush, and it's not really dense. It's not flimsy by any means. It's pretty soft, you know, like, I mean, for when you're applying it to your cheeks, it's really soft and feels nice and silky. Yeah, it feels really silky. And for some reason, like, this and my Bella Pierre fan brush are the only ones that I have found that actually apply highlighter well. With, like, I don't know, I've used a ton of fan brushes, like e.l.f. and just tons of different brands, and none of them have worked. And this one is a really, really, really great one. So I would suggest picking it up. And then also this one, while I still have it, this is their unicorn brush, and I'm not sure if it's meant for highlighter or not, but it's great to go on, like, if you put the highlighter on this side, it's really nice. But if you want to buff in your highlighter so that you don't have a harsh line, you know, you want to soften up the edges and everything, it just works so well for that too. I'm, like, not even showing you anything because my hand's way down here. But it works both ways, and it's just, I don't know. It's amazing. I have gotten highlighters that barely show up with other brushes, with good brushes. I've gotten highlighters that barely show up and be phenomenal highlights. So I would suggest getting this guy. And again, all of these are going to be linked in the description bar. So if you want any of them, definitely check that out. And that wraps it up. That is the end. And I talked for about 2 minutes for each product, so that's not that bad. It's a long video, but, you know, 15 is a good number, I think. So anyway, I really appreciate you watching, and if you liked this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing and share this video with your friends. And other than that, I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. Bye guys. Peace out.